Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Blood Omen. And when we last left off, we had just started the game. So let's load up and get started. Here we go. Now we just entered into this area, which is the mausoleum. And we have got to make our way now to the town where we were disposed of. That's suitably gruesome. Let's see if we can get both these guns at one time. Ah, failure. They That's a little bit more vile to hold our strength in. 2 gravediggers here. Because they sweep with their weapons at such a slow pace, it is possible to maneuver yourself. If you were playing it well anyway. Maneuver yourself so that you can avoid their strikes and maneuver them into position so that you can strike multiple enemies at multiple times. That would be pointless. Multiple enemies at one time, which is useful. I like these day-glow skeletons. They remind me of them skeletons that I used to have, collect when I was younger. I don't know if you ever did it yourself. I used to collect magazines, and on the front of the magazines were these little glow-in-the-dark skeleton images.
Curious devices hurl bolts of whirling energy and eviscerate my human enemies by stripping ragged flesh from blood-stained bone.
Wow. What I actually meant was glow-in-the-dark skeleton pieces that would allow you to build up an entire skeleton of some creature, like a dinosaur or a spider. Generally themed around the theme of the books or the magazine. Anyway, that's what they remind me. But they also remind me of them. I don't know if you ever got them sticky gel skeleton things that you throw on the walls, and they then sort of slide down. And after about a week or so of use, they're all brown and covered in hair. It's not that nice, really, is it? Onwards, shall we? And I think we're heading ourselves outside. Let's see. Another save point. Yes, let's save in this empty spot there.
Hunger and weakness are no bar to vengeance's call. I would find my slayers and send them back whence I came.
So, we are heading now towards the village or the town, where we ran into a little bit of trouble earlier on, at the very start of the game.
Seeker. If we put you down once, we could do it again.
If you put us down once, you can do it again. Except they're not taking into account this time. We're a little bit different.
My memory. I had crossed death for this moment. My mind was empty save for one thought. I would kill. What trickery is this?
What trickery indeed.
There is no greater release than that from vengeance sated. With my assassins dead, my quest was over.
Oh. Well, that means we're nearly at the end of the game, guys. Pretty short and pretty easy. Don't you think? Kain's had his revenge.
'Tis not over,
These
Kain.
guys have got
These
their
fools will
comeuppance.
merely be instruments of your murder, not the cause. Look to their masters. Look to the pillars. And gain way to the fortress of the mind.
So that was the Necromancer Mortanius speaking there, and he seemed to think that our job's not quite over. Should we investigate? I think we should.
This was where
What's
the bloody
this?
deed
A
of my
signpost?
murder took place. I would not be kind to the denizens that lurk here. They would taste my steel, and I their blood.
Wow. Shall we, guys? See if we can get a mug of ale this time round. Oh. Hey, that woman wants to attack us. Don't attack us. Bye. Hey, where's that little bar thing on this random square has been removed? Hello there. I would like some ale. Give me... Come on. We know when we're not wanted. Let's just go inside this random person's house. What have they got in this barrel? For some strange reason, they have a magic vampiric card for Flay in their barrel in their house. And they seem to be sleeping. Oh. And now they're not sleeping. Nothing to do with us. Oh, this is a fancy looking house. And more barrels. Flay in that barrel. And another flay in that barrel. Oh, I don't want to be the evil guy. Kill them. No, I don't want to. It's not that friendly, is it? Doing that kind of thing. I think we've picked the wrong game. A bit wussy. Just leave them.
The necromancer had offered me no warning as to what my resurrection would entail, and yet I must confess in my haste I had not sought one. Was his gift a curse? I would seek the pillars for an answer.
And that would be the Pillars of Nosgoth. And anyone who's familiar with the Legacy of Kain series will know all about the pillars because they feature heavily throughout. But in this particular game, they're in a condition that they aren't found in any of the other games. They are in fact, well, actually, apart from the Legacy of Kain Defiance, but we just ignore that. Yes, they're actually in their pure and unadulterated form when they were new and shiny. Oh dear. I can't be bothered to take these guys on. There's very little point because you don't get any additional skill points or anything like that for taking them on. And the only real reason to take on these guys is to actually steal their blood, which is sometimes useful when your health is down. But apart from that, they also respawn, so you're not actually clearing a path. So, shall we move on?
Night dawns. and with it, the vampire grows stronger. The pillars of Nosgoth. Even in life, few
And what is
sights have
this?
moved me such as this. I marvel that such beauty should grace our dying world.
So that's where we're headed, to this teleportation ring here. But that will be probably for another episode. So we're just going to rest here. And when we come back, there'll be more Blood Omen. There'll be the Pillars of Nosgoth, and we'll find out a little bit more about what we're up to. So until then, stay safe, take care of yourself, and see you later.